So in this video we're going to go through the process of data collection during a roaming dog survey using OSM Tracker app. So first thing we're going to do is open up the app, and then we need to start a new track. So the icon we're going to click is this circle with a cross icon in the top right hand corner that talks about new track. So click that and that opens up a new track. And what you'll see is that initially the background to these icons is dark grey until the tablet is able to establish a fix with more than one satellite, and then the background to these icons becomes bright blue, and that shows that the app is then ready to start recording your observations. So we see a female in front of us on public property. It's a female with no collar, so we're going to click this little yellow dog icon, click her, and then in order to record that data point we need to click record sighting, and that button is down in the bottom right hand corner with the exclamation mark with the red background, so we're going to click that. And know that until you have clicked record sighting, none of your data is going to be recorded for that particular sighting, so it's a really important button. Now if the dog remains within sight for long enough, we can also score it for welfare. So let's imagine that the dog we've just seen is a male dog with a collar, so we're going to click this black dog icon, and he stays in front of us for long enough for us to record his welfare, so we're going to click details, which is in the bottom left hand corner, and that opens up a new screen, and this is the screen where we can record body condition score and the condition of the skin. So let's say that the dog in front of us had body condition score 2, that's represented by this button C2, and that he had a visible skin condition. So we're going to click the button skin yes, for yes, he does have a visible skin problem. Click that and we click back, and now we must click record sighting to ensure that data has been recorded. And now we click record sighting. So we have several types of dogs that we can record the sighting of: females, lactating females, males, pups, which are dogs of 4 months or younger, and also unknown. So those are dogs where we can't tell what the gender is. And we have those types both for dogs with collars and without collars. And there is one additional dog type which is represented by this question mark button here. And that is a dog where we could not assign either the gender or the collar status of the dog, but there was a dog on public property as we came past, but perhaps he was only there for a few seconds before he disappeared. So we click the question mark to say it's just a dog, and then click record sighting to ensure that that data point is recorded in our app. So at the end of your survey, at the end of your route, you're going to click stop and save, and that's this little disc icon in the top right hand corner with stop and save written next to it. We click that now. Okay, so now we can see that our record is coming up in this list. In order to email that record to the person responsible for data entry, we need to turn this record into a GPX file to package up the data so it's suitable for emailing. To do that, you hold down the record until this menu appears, and you choose to export as GPX. That's the fourth option on this menu. Click that, and you can see the little green dot appears next to the record. Now if you just touch that record lightly, you'll see that this information opens up. If you press cancel, it takes you back there, and again you just need to hold that record down long enough for this menu to open up. That's the quickest way to export as GPX. Okay, and now this record is suitable for emailing. So now we're going to close the OSM Tracker app and going to open our Gmail app so we can email this GPX file to the people responsible for data entry. You need to start by finding this email from me, and this lists the information required for every GPX file. Hold your finger down in the main body of the message until you get this blue highlight, and drag these little blue balloon until you've highlighted all the text, and then select copy from the top menu. Click back and then open a new email by using this icon in the bottom right hand corner, the red circle with the white pen. Hold your finger down in the compose email area and click paste, and now that list of information requirements is in your email. Now you're going to send this GPX file to 2 people, to Pat Karang and to Ibu Ria. So first of all, Pat Kerrang's email. It's Kerrang Agostina @gmail.com, and then Dr. Ria, ARYA_Utami @yahoo.com. Okay, and the subject is simply, you could put a GPX file, and then who it's from. Okay, now you need to fill in this essential information for your GPX file. First of all, the name of the driver. Let's imagine that it was Ryan that was driving. Then the name of the observer. That's the person who entered the data into the OSM tracker app, and that was me. You need to put the name of the banjar you were in when you completed your street survey. Let's put Cambridge, that's where I was when I completed this test one. The date, that was the 12th of the 5th, 2016 when I completed this test GPX file. And then you need the start and end time. So I started this one at 20:58, and the end time is only shortly after because this was just a test, and that was 20:59. Okay, and then in this comments section, include anything that would be relevant that you think might have impacted the density of dogs on that day. Now, obviously, I'm just going to say that this was a test run so that we know this is not real data. Okay, so now we need to select the correct GPX file. So we're going to use this attach file icon, the paperclip in the top right hand corner, and select to attach file. You're going to choose File Manager in the left here. And this has opened automatically in OSM Tracker, but you may find it opens in the root of your memory, and then you need to select the OSM Tracker folder. And here you'll see a list of GPX files. Be very careful to select the correct GPX file. Note that the name of the GPX file will be the date in which it was created and also the time that you started your track. So I'm going to click this one here. And now we can see the GPX file is attached to that email. So that email is now ready to send, and you click the arrow in the top right hand corner to send your GPX file and that essential associated information to Pat Kerrang and to Ibu Ria. Just a reminder here of the essential information that you must send with each of your GPX files. And that completes this video on how to collect data and email that data using OSM Tracker on your tablet during a street survey of roaming dogs.